Once again, a little bit of Salesforce fundamentals and what we need to discuss overall. Salesforce is a multi-tenant environment. A multi-tenant environment is a type of software architecture where a single instance of an application serves multiple customers, also known as a tenant. In the context of Salesforce, multi-tenant means that a single instance of Salesforce application is shared among all of its customers, with each customer data being securely separated from others. Salesforce's multi-tenant architecture is designed to ensure that each customer's data is kept separate and secure, while still allowing for shared resources such as application code, database, servers. The Salesforce platform uses combination of technologies to achieve multi-tenant, including database schemas, separation, role-based access control, and data isolations. One of the main benefits of multi-tenant environment is scalability. Since all customers share the same infrastructure and the resource, it's easier and more cost-efficient to scale up or down as needed. Additionally, multi-tenancy allows for faster updates and rollouts of new features, as changes only need to be made once for all the customers. However, there are also some challenges to working in multi-tenant environment, particularly around security and policy. Salesforce addresses these concerns by providing robust secure features and controls, including encryption, audit trails, and access control. In summary, a multi-tenant environment is a powerful software architecture that enables cost-effective, scalable, and secure delivery of service to multiple customers. Salesforce multi-tenant architecture is a key factor in its success as a leading cloud-based CRM platform. In simple terms of building with multiple tenants that sharing the same utilities, water, electricity. Moving forward, core CRM objects. Now, if you're in CRM, you should be familiar with those. And Salesforce offers several core CRMs objects that are designed to help business manage their customer interactions and Salesforce sales processes more efficiently. These core objects include accounts, contracts, opportunities, leads, campaigns, cases, contracts. So these are CRM objects and be customized and extended to meet the specific needs of a business and also be linked towards to create a complete picture of customer relationship. For example, an opportunity can be linked to an account and a contact, or a case can be linked to a contact and an account. This interconnected data allows businesses to better understand their customer and make informed decisions to improve their sales and customer service processes. Now, moving forward, App Exchange is an online marketplace within the Salesforce application. Components and services that businesses can use to enhance their Salesforce functionality. It was launched 2005 and has since been the largest enterprise cloud marketplace in the world, outside of Apple Store or mobile applications or Google Play. The App Exchange includes a wide range of applications, including sales, marketing, automation, customer service, finance, accounting, human resource collaboration tools. The applications are developed by Salesforce partners and independent software vendors and are building using Salesforce's own platform and tools. Users can browse and download apps from App Exchange and can also leave rating and reviews to help other users make informed decisions about which apps to use. Some free, some apps are free, while the other require paid subscriptions. In addition to the application, App Exchange also includes components and services that businesses can use to customize their Salesforce implementations. It includes pre-built components such as dashboard reports, as well as consulting implementation services offered by Salesforce partners. So, App Exchange has been a major factor in success of Salesforce, as it allows businesses to easily customize and extend their Salesforce implementation to meet their unique needs. It has also helped to foster a strong community of Salesforce developers and partners who continue to create innovative new application and service for their platform. Moving forward, a declarative customization. A declarative customization refers to the ability to customize and configure the Salesforce platform using the point and click tools and visual interface without the need for coding or programming skills. It allows users with little or no technical background to make changes and modifications to the platform to meet their business needs in a declarative way. So a declarative customization can be done through various Salesforce features such as page layouts, workflow rules, validation rules, process builder, Lightning app builder, reports, and dashboards. So the declarative customization is a powerful tool that allows organizations to make quick and easy changes to the Salesforce platform without needing it to have a technical expertise. However, it has its own limitation and may need to be sufficient for complex business process or customizations. In such cases, customer developing Apex and Visualforce may be required when it comes to complex logics. Moving towards to data imports and exports and metadata migration are two important aspects of Salesforce data management. Data import and export refers to process of moving data from into or out of Salesforce. This can be done using various tools such as Data Loader, Workbench, third-party applications. Data import and export is often used for tasks such as migrating data from legacy systems to Salesforce, updating large amount of data in Salesforce, backing up data from Salesforce, exporting data for reporting or analysis. When performing a data import and export, it's important to ensure that the data is clean and formatted correctly to avoid the errors or data loss. Metadata migration, on the other hand, refers to the process of moving metadata between Salesforce environment such as Sandbox and production. Metadata migration can be done using various tools such as Salesforce DX, change sets, Salesforce CLI. When performing metadata migration, it's important to ensure that there are no conflicts or dependencies between metadata migration and any existing data metadata in the targeted environment. It's also important to test the migrated metadata throughout to ensure that it functions correctly in the targeted environment. So overall, data import and exports and metadata migration are important aspects of Salesforce data management and require careful planning, execution, to ensure that data and metadata are correctly moved between the environments. Data modeling and management is a process of creating logical representation of the data, objects, and their relationship between the organization. It involves identifying the entities, attributes, and relationships that need to be stored in database to support business operations. In Salesforce, data modeling is done using objects, fields, and relationships. Salesforce provides a flexible data model that allows organizations to create custom objects and fields to meet their unique business needs. Objects are tables that store data, fields are columns that store individual data values, and relationship defines how objects and are related to each other. Data management in Salesforce involves the creation, storage, and maintenance of data within the Salesforce platform. Salesforce provides various tools and features to manage data, such as data loader, data import wizard, data export, data quality tools, field level security, sharing rules, data encryption. Effective data modeling and management are crucial to success of any Salesforce implementation. It is important to design a data model that is flexible, scalable, and optimized for performance. Effective data management practices ensure that data is accurate, up to date, and secure, which leads to better decision making and improved business outcomes. Moving forward to schema and schema builder. Now, in Salesforce, a schema collection of objects, fields, and relationships that define the structure of data and a system. The schema builder is a virtual tool that allows you to view, create, modify the schema of your Salesforce organization. Now, schema builder also provides various variety of features to help you manage your schema. For example, you can use it to add validation rules, triggers to your object, or to create custom report types that allow you to report on data across multiple objects. The schema builder provides a drag and drop interface to create a modified custom object, fields, and relationship. You can also use it to view the relationship between the objects and to the object permissions and the field level security. One of the key benefits of using the schema builder is that it allows you to make changes to your schema without having to write any code. This can save time, reduce the risk of errors, especially for non-technical users who may not be comfortable with writing code. Another benefit of Schema Builder is that it provides a various representation of your schema, which can be helpful for understanding complex relationships between objects and for identifying areas where your schema can need optimization. So overall, the Schema Builder is a powerful tool that can help you manage your schema and ensure that it is optimized to perform for performance and scalability. Now, governor limit. Governor limits are set of runtime limits that are enforced by Salesforce platform to ensure that Apex code doesn't consume too much memory or CPU time and doesn't negatively impact on other tenants on the multi-tenant platform. The Salesforce governor limit are designed to prevent Apex code from monopolizing the shared resources and to ensure the performance, stability, security of the platform. So these limits are enforced at various levels, such as pre-transaction limits, per object limits, concurrent apex transaction limits. To ensure that your apex code complies with the governor limit, you should follow the best practices and guidelines for apex development. Some of the best practices include minimizing number of queries, EML statements, and loops in your code. Bulkifying your code to process data in batches instead of individual records. Using efficient data structure and algorithms to optimize performance. Properly handling exceptions and errors in your code to prevent failures. Using asynchronous Apex to perform long-running or complex operations. Optimizing your code for CPU time and heap usage by reducing unnecessary calculations or data processing. By following these best practices, you can develop Apex code that is efficient, reliable, and scalable. While using the Apex, we can ensure that your code complies with Salesforce governor limits. And finally, order of executions. Order of execution is the sequence in which various operations are performed. When a user interacts with Salesforce performance, such as creating or updating a record, triggering a workflow execution, Apex code, understanding the order of execution is critical for developing and debugging applications on Salesforce platform. Order of execution in Salesforce is as follows. The request is received by Salesforce server and the user session is established. The user performs permission and sharing rules are evaluated to determine the access to the data in operation. Validation rules are checked to ensure that the data being entered is valid before trigger are executed, before data is saved to database, before triggers can modify or validate the data. The data is saved to database. After triggers are executed, after data is saved to database, the after trigger can perform the additional operations such as sending email notification, updating related records. Assignment rules are checked to determine the ownership and other assignment criteria. Auto response rules are checked to send an automated response to the user. Workflows are evaluated to determine if any field updates, email alerts, or outbound messages needs to be triggered. Escalation rules are checked to determine if any cases need to be escalated to higher level. Entitlement rules are checked to ensure that the user is entitled to perform the operation. Roll-up summary fields are updated. Criteria-based sharing rules are evaluated to determine if any new shares needs to be created. The record is committed to the database and the user is presented with the confirmation message. Post-commit operations are executed, such as the sending asynchronous messages or executing asynchronous messages. So, understanding the order of execution is important for developers because it helps them ensure that their code runs at the right time and it does not interfere with other processes that are occurring in the system. And with this, I conclude the last question of fundamentals of Salesforce.